I've been fascinated with glass blowing since I was a kid, really, and it wasn't until I was about 20 or 21 that I was able to get my hands on glass for the first time. And ever since then I was hooked on it and wanted my own shop. And through Florida State and some of my contacts, I was able to get the right information going to start my own shop here in Railroad Square. My name's Max Epstein. I'm the owner of Tallahassee Glassworks. We're a new glass blowing studio here in town, Tallahassee. And we've been here for about 8 months now, building out our space. And finally, we're up and ready to be open all the time. We have invested in state-of-the-art equipment and safety equipment here at Tallahassee Glassworks. And we run primarily 2 pieces of equipment. A furnace, which melts our glass at 2100 degrees, and ovens, annealing ovens that slowly bring down the temperature of our work so they don't crack. It's basically just like a regular oven at home, but industrial strength. The concept behind this studio is to bring people in and to experience an art form that has been in existence since around 50 AD or so. The Italians mastered it around the 15 or 1600s, and I really want to bring that to the people so they can learn, the people can learn. This is not something that's easy, it's disappearing fast, but it's fascinating. And there's a lot of science, technology, art. It's the fusing of a lot of different things, and the creation of culture, especially here in Tallahassee, to have an outlet where the newest, what's relevant, can be expressed through art and the community. We had a great event. It was called Zombie Apocalypse, Vote or Die. And it's just really a way to bring voting awareness to the people. We have a lot of issues that are on the ballot right now in a very divided country. And we just want people involved in that aspect. We want them involved in the process.
What would happen if you don't vote? That's how I interpret it. And everyone just becomes zombies.
My name is Jordan Richard Nobler, and I am the president, the head executive of Art Students League. ASL is a registered school organization that has a focus on professional practice and community building here in Tallahassee and at the art school. Max is a good friend of mine, and he's involved with ASL. He's an advisor of mine, and he was kind enough to offer his shop as a base of operations. We live in a time where we need art more than ever, and we need art that helps the community deal with what's going on. So our faculty advisor developed this idea to have a voting awareness march at the October 1st Friday. We managed to get art students who had proficiency in special effects makeup come out and provide their time to help students get into character. There was a Rosie the Riveter, we had a couple Clintons, we had myself as sort of a pseudo-Trump supporter kind of guy. We also had zombie suffragette.
Brains!
We got ourselves put together, and then we went on a march. I had this little animal bone that I was using sort of as a baton. It was a rolled up piece of paper as a cone, and a very sort of zombified, what do we want? When do we want it? Sort of leading a chant. I was too focused on actually sort of maintaining character and keeping everyone going, but from what I saw, mostly it was bewilderment and bemusement.
I think it's interesting, yeah. I've never seen anything like it before. Creative way of doing so.
Because of how important it is, particularly in this election cycle, to get out there and participate. And that was really the point of the march that we went on.
I think it's wonderful. You know, people, free expression. If it gets more people to vote and to register for vote, I think that's great.
I'm sure that we drew attention. There was no way we were not. I distinctly remember several points where people would stop and sort of look, got pictures taken along the way, swarming cars, and tried to have some fun with it and, you know, really raise the awareness.
Go Zombie!
It was really great to get a group of people together, artists here from FSU, who could put their talents into something tangible, something that would touch the people of the community here. And our lap around the park drew a lot of stares, a lot of people looking. Many people didn't know exactly how to take what we were doing, but that's part of the engagement, that's part of the fun. If I can even get one person involved in it, one person signed up to vote, one person out there involved in our community, that's the goal. It doesn't really matter the people who think, what is this? That's for the people who care.
After the end of this march, we came back to Tallahassee Glassworks. There was a really good crowd out that night, and I was really happy to see that because he's doing some really amazing things here. I don't know of any sort of Italian-style glassworks within probably a couple 100 miles until you start getting down to maybe the St. Petersburg area. And it's not something you see really often. It's a truly unique form of art, just because of its rarity. And I wish him the best of luck because I know all he has is potential for growth, and I really want to see something come of that.
Most of the stuff you get today comes from China. They do some of the same processes, many of them are industrial now. But this is culture. This is stuff that has been passed down from generation to generation, and that's what really captures the imagination of people. My favorite are all the kids. The kids come in, they're usually way more into it than the adults because they see something that is immediate. It's something that captures them. It's an experience. People come in, they see something that they can make with their own hands and something that is behind the scenes. The interaction with the community is the best part because it is so satisfying for people to sit down who have never had any experience with glass, sometimes with art in general at all, and they get to come away with an experience. They get to shape the glass. They get to experience it. You should come here if you want to learn an ancient art that no one else knows about.